Hello, all you wonderful fools. It's time for the Mizzah Tee Show.
All aboard!
Here we go, let's start the show. Hosted by Mizzah Tee. Nintendo video games are the favorite ones for me. News and reviews, some gameplay too. Battling drones is what I do. M-I-Z-Z-A-H is the show by Mizzah Tee. It's the show by Mizzah Tee. Hey there, fools. Mizzah Tee here with a special video. I suppose this might be a new series I might do. I might continue to do, but I'm not sure about that yet. But I'm gonna be doing what I'd like to call Tee's Tech Corner. And so here, I have pretty much a dead copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. I bought this game pretty much close to launch back in 2001 for my N64, and it's been working, pretty well ever since. But it just stopped working. I don't know. As you can see, it has a lot of wear and tear on it. I used to play this game a lot. For a lot of the local multiplayer stuff, we had a lot of fun doing that with my friends. And I played it, as you can look at it, as you can see, I played the hell out of this game. So it's dead right now. So what I'm proposing to do is to somehow bring it back to life. I'm gonna take the card out, clean it, and I have a duplicate game for my Nintendo 64, and I'm gonna be switching out the shell after I clean it into this new game here, NASCAR 99. I have two of these, like I said before. I think I picked up an extra copy when I bought a lot of games back around 2004 from N64. It came with a lot, so I bought that, and I already had one. And I'm gonna use my little nice little tool set here. Has lots of different lots of different bits for small electronics. It's perfect for that. And it also came with this wonderful little special screw bit here. It's good for Nintendo games didn't use the regular Phillips or flathead edges on the screws. So not only the Super Nintendo, NES, and N64 cartridges, but also the Sega Genesis cartridges. And they have these special screws here, as you can see. So I'm gonna use this here, and I can just do it by hand. I don't need to attach it to the driver here. And here we go. Popped it open here, and we're gonna now the inside you have little Phillips head screws. To cover the cartridge itself, and so it'll be easy to pop that on out of there. And I'm going to use the driver for that because these are a lot smaller and a lot harder to turn. So as you can see, this is the Conker's Bad Fur disc here, or excuse me, disc. the Conker's Bad Fur cartridge here. So let's pop this bad boy open. I'm gonna skip through this pretty quickly. There's nothing exciting about watching somebody unscrew something. So let's go ahead and pop it off here. And just get a good look at the cartridge itself, the circuit, the board, the cartridge board itself. As you can see, it's a little, it's been wore out a little bit. The leads are a little worn out, washed out. So I'm gonna use some isopropyl alcohol and clean it off. Make sure I don't damage it. Here's the NASCAR game here, and I'm gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up, get it ready to use as a replacement, the replacement shell for my cartridge here, for my Conker's Bad Fur Day, because I care more about that game than I do this duplicate game. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. And unscrew it here. Take out the cartridge, just like I did for Conker's Bad Fur Day. There you go. And here it is. I've already cleaned it. I'm bringing it back. You got to make sure it's nice and dry. So make sure it's dry before you go into this next step here. As you can see, it's nice and clean. Maybe it's not so easy to tell here on camera that it's cleaner, but it is. I used isopropyl alcohol and a tissue, and here is my heat gun. I'm going to use this to do what is called a reflow. It's good to, when you're having electronics that have issues, certain issues, you had it for a while, it's good to do a reflow. Basically, you're going to be melting the solder. Sometimes the solder gets clogged up a little bit here, so I'm going to go ahead and go over it for a few seconds here. It's just at my discretion. It's on the lowest setting, so because you don't want to mess up the cartridge here. So it's on its lowest setting. Let it cool for a minute, as I did. And here we go. Go ahead and put it back in. You got to make sure you put it in the correct way. So you want to make sure that the back solder leads are facing the front of the cartridge. That's what you want to do. You want to make sure the back solder leads are facing the front of the cartridge. So just go ahead and put it on in there. There you go. See, you can see that there. And the chips are facing towards the back of the cartridge. And here's the back of the cartridge here. The NASCAR game. And of course, that's Conker's Bad Fur Day inside there. And I'm putting it inside the NASCAR shell, as I said before. Let's close it on up here. Yep, and screw it back in. Those weird screws, I forget what they're called. There's a certain name for them, but I can't think of them right now. Let's go ahead and put them back on here. I can do it by hand. It doesn't have to be super tight. Just make sure you put it on good and tight. All right, and we're doing that. All right, and got it back together. As you can see, it's the NASCAR shell, but it's the Conker's Bad Fur Day game inside. So what do I do from here? I want everybody to know this is Conker's. And what I did is I went on eBay and I found a nice seller. I'll put the link in the description below and perhaps on the video at the bottom. They make custom covers for your old video game cartridges. And I found one for Conker's Bad Fur Day. And basically, this is a peel-off sticker. You can just peel it off, and you can just go ahead and stick it right on to the cartridge here. So let's go ahead and do that right over top of the one. You don't have to take it off. It's probably better that it's going from paper. To stick it onto the paper, it'll probably last longer doing that instead of onto the plastic. Having a little trouble lining it up here. Don't want to mess it up because it ain't, it's going to be messed up if you take it off. It won't stick anymore. So let me, I'm going to try it from the side, perhaps. Probably a little easier doing it like that. Can line it up a little better that way. Let's go ahead and lay this bad boy down. Line it up perfectly. And that looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. It's covering up the old sticker. And that's the main thing. And it's not too crooked. Looks pretty good here. So let's go ahead and rub it on in. Make sure it's, nice and solidly, stuck to the old sticker. Just gonna rub it here for a few seconds. Make sure it's there's no bubbles in it. Want to make it nice and presentable and clean looking. This is a really good cartridge, a really good shape. And now I got a new sticker on there, making it look really nice and cool. And I also got a cover, custom case to put the game in as well. Very cheap. Put the price and all that below. I believe this case was $7.99, and I wanted to help preserve it so it won't look as bad in the next 10 years or 10 or 12 years or whatever it was. So it's a perfect replica of the original cartridge box. It's right down. It's perfectly right down to the T, just like the old box that came with the N64 game back in the day. Looking nice and clean, very wonderful. Comes in this plastic kind of old VHS, if you will, case, and you can go ahead and put it on in there and keep it nice and protected. As you can see, it's like I said, it's a perfect replica, and I got it from a seller on eBay, and they do really good work. As you can see, it's a really good quality, really sharp, really perfectly put together. Only for N64. Let's go ahead and put that on top and let you enjoy it. And now we're gonna go ahead and try and check this game out, make sure it's looking real good. How about it, fools? All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and put it on into my beautiful N64. Looking nice and brand new almost. Looking nice and clean. Put it on down in there. Let's hopefully it works. My cleaning job did a good job, and oh, how about that? Eureka! It started up. Haven't seen this screen in a long time. Nintendo, baby. Looking real good. Let's check it out. All right, there it is, fools. Conker, Bad Fur Day for the Nintendo 64. Playing as beautiful as it did when I first bought the game back in the day. That beautiful rareware symbol. I miss seeing that on a Nintendo console. Hopefully we will see it again someday, fools. Thank you, fools, for watching. Peace out. Oh yeah, one more thing. Play Nintendo, fools.